First of all, we're going to look at HR and how to set up employees. New teams should be entered onto Forth on their first day. They should be briefed beforehand about what they will need to bring so that they are prepared. Important documents they need are their national insurance number if they have one, email address, bank details, ID appropriate to their nationality, and their P45 if applicable. It is their manager's responsibility to check if they have a P45 from their previous employment, and if they don't, they need to be issued with a P46, or if they're a student, a P38. These documents are really important for tax purposes, and it's in your team's best interest that they complete these as soon as possible to save them paying unnecessary amounts of tax to the Inland Revenue. A contract also needs to be issued to the team member on day one, and a working time opt-out directive form. To create a new employee, you go to Employees and create a new employee. It's very straightforward. All the options in orange are mandatory, and these are the ones that need to be filled in. As I said, the national insurance number is really important. Obviously, some team coming in from other countries may not yet have a national insurance number. This is fine. They have 90 days in which to obtain one, and they can do this by contacting their local job centre. A box that is really important for me and quite often gets missed when you're creating a new team is the live-in box. If the person is living in peachy accommodation, please ensure that you tick this box. This denotes to me, when I come to do the payroll, that the person is to be charged rent. Nationality down here, if you select what nationality they are, you'll get all different types of proof of eligibility which are necessary, and again it's really important that we fill this in to ensure that the team member has the right to work in this country. Once the personal details screen has been filled in, you then move on to the employment screen. This is a completed employment details screen that I'm going to show you. It shows the location where the team member works, their division, their job title, their start date, whether they're paid by rota or not, and their pay rate, be it shift, be it hour, be it salary. Once you have entered the information on this screen and saved it, it becomes locked. Any changes, therefore, need to come through payroll support. This prevents anybody changing pay rates without anybody centrally being aware of this. An important thing to know on this screen is the employment status. When you set up the new person, you either use the option full-time or flexible. Although common sense says for hourly people to select the part-time option, this will affect their holiday accrual, and no holiday will actually be accrued against them. You therefore choose flexible if they are hourly paid, or full-time for full-time people. Bank details are entered down here below. We have a rule that a new person needs to have a bank account within 1 month of joining the company. It is fine to put them on cash or cheque for the first month, but after this first month has expired, we do expect them to have a bank account. And please do not think that because they haven't got a bank account, they cannot be set up onto Forth yet. This is not true and not correct for your wages. So, in setting up the employee, the different stages, the personal details, the employment details. The other screens are very straightforward. Next of kin details, sensitive information, and a joining checklist. I do say that the joining checklist is important for managers and senior team, because if we are giving them assets for the company such as laptops and keys, it's good to record that they have been given these. We therefore know when they leave what we need to get back from them. On the personal details, the email address is very important. It must be correct and valid. If it's wrong, then the new team member won't be sent the information needed for iTeach and Peach Huddle, and they also won't be receiving payslips, and these are sent electronically. Once all the steps of the employee creation have been done, the new team member will be live and ready to be added to your payroll and your rota.